Welcome back to Offside Talk. I'm Jessica, and today's episode is absolutely stacked with juicy stories. We're talking about the hottest transfer sagas, unexpected signings, and the big tactical shifts that could define next season. The past few days have been a whirlwind. It feels like every major club is working overtime to get deals done before preseason kicks in. There's so much to break down that I barely know where to start.
And I'm Ethan. Seriously, Jessica, it feels like this is one of the craziest weeks in football we've seen in years. Every morning we wake up to breaking news, dramatic twists, and jaw-dropping rumors. The energy is electric. From Premier League giants to Bundesliga powerhouses, everyone is making moves. Fans are refreshing their feeds every minute because they can't afford to miss a single update. This transfer window might go down as one of the most memorable ever.
Let's dive right into it with Cristhian Nørgaard to Arsenal. Arsenal fans have been absolutely buzzing since Fabrizio Romano dropped that bombshell. Nørgaard is more than just a defensive midfielder. He's Brentford's captain, their emotional leader, and a player who reads the game brilliantly. Losing him will shake Brentford to the core, but Arsenal are getting a real gem, and considering Partey and Jorginho might leave, this feels like a perfectly timed move to reinforce Arteta's midfield. His passing, his positioning, his leadership, it all screams top signing.
Totally agree. Arsenal isn't just signing a defensive midfielder, they're bringing in a brain. He reads the game so well, and for a team looking to strengthen their core, he's perfect. Plus, if Partey and Jorginho leave, the timing is perfect.
100% agreed. Arsenal fans wanted more steel and intelligence in midfield, and Nørgaard brings exactly that. Plus, he's Premier League proven, which is a huge bonus. He won't need much time to adapt, and he can slot right into Arteta's style of quick, progressive passing. If Arsenal are serious about fighting for the title again, moves like this are essential. It's not just about flashy wingers or goal machines, it's about the backbone, and Nørgaard might become that backbone for them. It's an exciting time for the Gunners.
Now, moving on to Chelsea, they're closing in on Jamie Gittens from Dortmund for around £55.5 million. This is a massive statement, and honestly, it shows just how serious Chelsea are about building a long-term project focused on young, fearless talents. Gittens isn't just another squad player, he's a game changer, with explosive pace, flair on the ball, and the courage to take on defenders. He's exactly the type of profile that gets fans off their seats and brings life back into the attack.
Absolutely. Chelsea's strategy under their new leadership has been to prioritize youth, and they're proving it again here. Gittens has that raw electricity and unpredictability that can change matches in an instant. Imagine him linking up with players like Nkunku, Mudryk, and Palmer. Defenders will have nightmares for weeks. While some might say Chelsea are spending too aggressively and risking too much on potential, I think this kind of investment in youth is smart if they give him proper minutes and the space to grow without immediate pressure. It's about the bigger picture, and Chelsea seem to be thinking 5 steps ahead. If they can nurture him the right way, he could become an absolute superstar at Stamford Bridge. Maybe even a future face of the club.
That's so true. Fans love big-name signings, but there's something extra special about watching a young player grow into a club legend. Speaking of statements, Sunderland smashing their transfer record for Habib Diarra is absolutely huge. This move sends shockwaves across the Championship and even into the Premier League. Sunderland isn't just trying to hang on. They're sending a clear signal that they want to push forward and become a serious force. Diarra is young, full of energy, technically gifted, and can cover a lot of ground. He has the potential to transform the entire midfield dynamic for Sunderland.
Completely agree. Diarra embodies everything you want in a modern midfielder. He's strong in duels, has a sharp football IQ, and can drive the ball forward with confidence. Sunderland is betting big on him, and it could redefine their style of play. Fans will be dreaming about what he can bring. Those line-breaking runs, his ability to recover quickly, and his versatility to play as both a box-to-box engine and a more advanced creator. It's a risk, but these are the types of risks that can propel a club to a new level if they pay off. This transfer has made Sunderland one of the most intriguing teams to watch next season. Everyone will have their eyes on Diarra to see if he becomes the star they're hoping for.
Let's jump into another unexpected twist. Arsenal's rumored interest in Kepa Arrizabalaga from Chelsea. When I first saw this, I had to double-check if it was real. Arsenal already have Ramsdale, who has been solid, so this seems like a move to add depth and maybe bring in a different style of keeper to challenge for the #1 spot.
Absolutely. Kepa is a fascinating case. Once the most expensive goalkeeper in history, his career at Chelsea has been a roller coaster, from high-profile mistakes to moments of brilliance. People forget he has fantastic reflexes, is comfortable playing out from the back, and can be a real asset in possession-based systems like Arteta's. Perhaps Arteta sees Kepa as someone who can push Ramsdale to improve further, or even step in during tight fixtures. Either way, if Kepa can regain confidence, Arsenal could get a hidden gem at a decent price. That's so true. Fans love big-name signings, but there's something extra special about watching a young player grow into a club legend. Speaking of statements, Sunderland smashing their transfer record for Habib Diarra is absolutely huge. This move sends shockwaves across the Championship and even into the Premier League. Sunderland isn't just trying to hang on, they're sending a clear signal that they want to push forward and become a serious force. Diarra is young, full of energy, technically gifted, and can cover a lot of ground. He has the potential to transform the entire midfield dynamic for Sunderland.
Meanwhile, Viktor Gyökeres is making headlines. He's made it clear he wants a new challenge, and both Arsenal and Manchester United are in the race to sign him. This is the kind of signing that could shape a club's season and define its attacking identity.
Gyökeres is a powerhouse, physically dominant, smart in his movement, and lethal in front of goal. He's not just a classic target man, he can drop deep, link up play, and stretch defenses with his runs. Imagine him leading the line at United, supported by Bruno Fernandes and Rashford, or at Arsenal, linking with Saka and Martinelli. It's a mouth-watering thought for either fan base. The fight for him is going to be intense, and whichever club gets him will have to put serious money on the table and convince him of their project.
Another huge London saga is Eberechi. Arsenal and Spurs both want him, and this could become one of the most heated battles in recent memory. Eze is pure magic, one of those players who makes you lean forward every time he touches the ball. Then there's the story of Cristhian Mosquera from Valencia. Arsenal are reportedly keeping close tabs on him as a future defensive star. He's only 19, but already showing maturity and reading of the game like someone far older.
That's right, Mosquera is composed on the ball, strong in duels, and doesn't shy away from big moments. At his age, it's rare to see such calm decision-making under pressure. He has all the tools to become a top-class center back. For Arsenal, he would be a long-term investment, someone to develop into a potential leader at the back. Arteta seems to be building not just for next season, but for the next 5 to 10 years, and Mosquera fits perfectly into that vision.
Let's wrap up with some of the juiciest stories making waves. Alexander Isak is being targeted by Liverpool, Newcastle, and Barcelona. Each of these clubs has a unique appeal, and it's going to be a tough decision for him.
Isak is a special player. His combination of technical skill, speed, and positional intelligence makes him a dream signing for any manager. At Liverpool, he could be part of a new era post-Firmino. At Newcastle, he could become the focal point of their growing project. And at Barcelona, he'd join a club with massive history and play alongside world-class stars. Fans everywhere are dreaming up lineups with him included.
Bayern Munich are reportedly shifting their focus to Gabriel Martinelli after missing out on Nico Williams. That would be a shocker for Arsenal fans.
Martinelli would be perfect for Bayern's style. His pressing, work rate, and direct attacking play would fit seamlessly into their high-intensity system. Losing him would be a big blow for Arsenal, but if Bayern are serious, they usually get their man. This could turn into one of the stories of the summer.
Bryan Mbeumo moving closer to Manchester United is heating up, though Brentford are playing hardball.
Mbeumo offers pace, creativity, and a knack for scoring important goals. United need unpredictability and depth, and Mbeumo brings that in spades. This deal might go down to the final hours of the window.
Then there's Wilfred Ndidi possibly moving to United for just £9 million. That's unbelievable value in today's market.
Ndidi is a rock-solid defensive midfielder. His tackling, interceptions, and physical presence make him a steal at that price. United could solve a big problem with that move.
Off the pitch. Messi storming off during Inter Miami's Club World Cup game caught everyone off guard.
It shows the passion and pressure even for the greatest. Meanwhile, Chelsea's prep for Benfica, Bundesliga transfer chess, AI transforming football analysis, and EFL rumors are keeping fans glued to screens.
That's it for today. Like, subscribe, and tell us which story shocked you most.
See you next time on Offside Talk.